There's a girl in Florida who's been suspended from school 36 times this year because she refuses to wear a mask.
My hero.
But sadly, she might have to repeat second grade because she's been suspended so many times. If you were her parent, how livid are you right now? Bailey Lachelles describes her 7-year-old daughter as a typical child who enjoys drawing, arts and crafts, and making jewelry. The mom also says her daughter's priorities have changed since the pandemic. Fiona Lachelles, a student in Palm Beach County, first refused to wear a face mask at school on August 31st and was forced to eat a silent lunch alone in an office hallway. The second grader has since been suspended 36 times. Her mom said, Fiona is a strong-minded and fearless young girl who was ready to conquer the world at 7. Unfortunately, the blows just seem to not stop, as she was recently told after completing every assignment her teacher will provide, that she's not only failing second grade, but there's no way she could catch up.
Wow.
Dang, this is where you take her out and homeschool her.
Absolutely. Oh, my gosh. I wish this family would just set up a GoFundMe or something, if they haven't already.
Yeah.
Help us pay for a private school.
Yeah.
Or something
private school,
where there's common
homeschool.
sense. And this is a school district that is violating the Governor DeSantis' orders, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because he said no mask mandate, let the parents choose.
And they're doing it anyway.
Yeah, this is ugly. Can we, and I hate to ask this, but can we figure out any more ways to destroy our children?
Oh, yeah. Of course we can. Of course we can. But we've tried out a whole bunch of ways already.
Yeah, we've
and some of them been pretty successful.
We've made it deep into the catalog, that's for sure.
Jeez. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would be so angry. There is no way my daughter would repeat second grade.
No.
There is no way I would keep her in that school. No way. I would find a way to educate her elsewhere, whether it's at home or in a private school or a charter school, whatever. She's not going back to that place. I mean, how do you put up with it this long when she's been suspended 36 times? Unbelievable.
I thought we were supposed to empower kids. I thought that their self-esteem mattered. I thought we were supposed to encourage personal development and taking a stand.
That's really quaint.
Is it?
Keith, yeah.
But I thought it was kind of...
It's cute. It's cute that you thought all those things.
It was kind of new, but now it's old?
Yeah,
old thing?
Please, come on now. That went out in the 21st century. Maybe even the 20th century. After progressives took over the school system, they've changed all of that stuff. They really have. And again, can't emphasize the homeschool thing enough. If you could possibly do it, whether or not your child has been suspended 36 times for not wearing a mask or whatever the issue, there are so many issues in public schools right now.
Right.
That it's just too big a risk that they're going to wreck your kids. They are. They're propagandizing them. They're making little Marxists out of them. And if you're not super involved in what they're learning and you're not finding that out and correcting some of the nonsense they're hearing, you're going to be sorry.
Yeah, and don't forget that you always hear the,
well, how are they going to socialize? You got to have them socialize.
No. No.
Yeah, I see who's in these schools. I'm good.
Yeah. The socialization, you mean like the like getting together with the kid that wears a skirt and goes into the girls' bathroom and sexually assaults girls? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great socialization right there.
Yep. And if you ever need anything to buttress your response to people who say that, hey, your kids need to be in school because of, socialization, I literally just did a Google News search. I typed in school behavior. Mm-hmm. That's all I typed in. I have no idea. And this is Google. And I'm just looking at these headlines that I'm sure have a wealth of fun for you to throw back in the face of anyone who says your kid isn't properly socialized if they're not in school. School officials tackling spike in student behavior issues. Oregon school psychologists say students are facing a mental health crisis. And I mean, this goes on and on. Oh, that's a good one. Is the pandemic school surveillance state here to stay? Yes. Yes. The surveillance state is absolutely here to stay in all areas.
Well, there's no way they're giving back the power they've already taken.
No.
There's no way. It never happens that way. Any extra power we allow them to take or that we give to them, they never give it back. I mean, that went out with George Washington. Giving power back went out, 230 years ago. So that's just not a thing anymore.